All right, hey everybody, welcome back. Another news feed here for you. This one kicking it off quickly because it's just pretty interesting, but we're going to whip through this fast and get right into the meat and potatoes. 22 manual cars you can still buy in America in 2025. Pretty interesting because the stick shifts are pretty much gone. Especially from the truck world, it's a shame. Used to get them in HDs. You could get in a manual trans. You could get full size. You could get mid size. Still can on a couple little things here and there. But let's look at this here. So most of them are more sports cars. You got the MX-5 Miata. You can still get it that way. The Honda Civic Si and Type R. The GR86 from Toyota. The Mazda 3. That would be a fun little car because this is a pretty sweet little ride too. That would be a fun one in a manual. The Subaru WRX, which is also one of those little quick, little speedy dudes. The Honda Elantra. That's kind of nice that you can get something like that, which is more of a sports sedan kind of look to it. But to get that in a manual, that would be really nice too. The Jetta you can get in a manual. Wrangler you still can as well too. And the Toyota Tacoma, the only midsize I think you can, because I don't believe you can for the Gladiator in 2025. I don't think they're allowing the manual in 2025, which leaves the Tacoma is the only standalone midsize truck. You got the Acura Integra, you got a GR Corolla, you got the Ford Bronco still, and the Nissan Z, and a Ford Mustang you can, but I believe with the Mustang you got to go to the Dark Horse, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure you got to do that. And then you got the Supra, you got a Cadillac CT4 Blackwing, you got a M2 for BMW, you got a M40i, you got a Porsche, you got the 718, you also have a Lotus Emira. Right here, you got the CT5 Blackwing. I've been in one of these things. This thing is sweet. One of the grooms that I actually shot a wedding for owns one of these, and I was in it with him as we went from the church to around to the reception area. That's a sweet car. And then you got my favorite car ever made, the 911 in the GT3 format. You can still get in a manual as well too. So moving on from there, here we go. Nissan has applied for a fresh trademark on the Xterra. Okay, the Xterra name returned in the Middle East in 2020, but it's going to come in here. Okay, it says right here, new application with the United States Patent and Trademark Office was filed on December 23rd, 2024, a few days ago. Okay, it requests trademark for the use on motor vehicles, namely automobiles, sport utility vehicles, and structural parts therefore. It says right here that part of this was the filing included a specific Xterra word mark used on the back of the SUV. This one is a trademark for the name Xterra. So pretty cool that we could get this. There's a precedent for this vehicle to return. That's good. We like that. We know it's coming. The truck is, it could be basically, they could go two ways. Because right now, currently, the Xterra is basically, what it could be is what they have now is what they have called the Nissan Xterra. And I'll show you that in a second. Is what they might build this platform on. It's based on the overseas version of the Navara pickup, and which is kind of competitive to the Frontier. But the Xterra that's over there now is based on a Navara. We have the Frontier here. If Nissan does plan to bring the Xterra back to the United States, the Navara-based model sold in the Middle East could come as an option. And Nissan could also opt to develop a dedicated Frontier-based Xterra for the U.S. market, which might or may be a better fit to fight Toyota's Land Cruiser and 4Runner head-on. Well, if they do that, we can't speculate at all what it'll be like. We don't know if it's going to be based on a Frontier. We can just guess. But we can pull up and see what the Xterra is right here. Okay, this is a Xterra right here. And there's some neat things to see. We got shift on the fly. Notice we got 2-wheel drive high, 4 high, and 4 low. So we have those options. That's very good. You have electronic rear locking differential. Beautiful. You actually have 4-wheel active brake limited slip. Torque vectoring. Very nice. We like that as well too. Come down here, off-road hardware. You can see we got body on frame, like a Frontier would be. So they're saying that even if it's based like this, it's going to go one of two ways. It's going to be built around a Frontier, possibly on that same Frontier frame, but like this, or it's going to be this vehicle brought over here with a different motor put in it for the U.S. market. It's going to be one of these two options is what's going to happen. Even if it goes this route, I think this thing would be pretty sweet over here. Not going to lie, this would be pretty impressive. Body on frame, good clearances, good off-road numbers, angles. We got, you got brake locks limited slip differentials, torque vectoring. You got an electronic rear locker, and it's a pretty sweet looking vehicle. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, this could have some potential. You know, it looks very, you know, Lexus 460, 4Runner-y, you know, that kind of thing. You got the new Honda Pilot coming out in 2026, which will have some of these nice features. You know, this has got some serious potential. I would love to see this happen. So we know it's now going to happen based on the fact that we have a patent, the patent's been finalized, trademarked the name. It is now official. It's going to be coming sometime soon. We're going to see what happens with it. Heck, with the merger between Nissan and Honda, it might be like the crazy baby kind of vehicle between a Pilot and a Frontier. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, it's coming. We know something's going to happen. But your comments down below and let me know what you're thinking. Thanks for watching.